you're going to have to bear with me. When you watch today's show, please understand that we've got some new technology in there. We're getting some better cameras, some better whole nine. Getting it all together for you so that you have that better quality picture, that better quality sound. It's going to look amazing. It's going to look fabulous. But again, there's going to be some glitches along the way, so please bear with us as we go through this transition. However, and I assure you, you're going to like the end product. Until then, let's go ahead, go on with today's show. Believe me, you're going to like it. I love doing it. It was a great time. So, hit the credits, Johnny. Looks a little different, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Oh. Learning new things. Looks a little different. Got little things going on. A couple little surprises. So, yeah. As you can see, it's doing its own thing. Okay.
Maybe it's because we're talking.
Let's try and move. Whoa! Let's try and move it this way. So it's a new thing around here. We're trying a whole bunch of new stuff, trying to figure out the fancy little gadgets and everything. So bear with us. A little bit of time. Gonna figure it out. You know, I try to be tech savvy, but sometimes, I lie on the resume. I do what I can to try to figure it out. Oh yeah, we're all over the place. Oh, there we go. See if this one works. So, hey, once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is that time once again to have another session of Cochise County Venture No Business, Thursday at 5 with me, Erik. I do not negotiate with terrorists, but today I feel like I'm under their thumb when I'm trying to figure this out. Zieba, right here in the Rising Eagle Studio within Warrior Healing Center in beautiful Sierra Vista. Oh, yeah. It is going to be fun figuring this all out if it stays with me. Bear with us. It's going to be a special show today, but it is always a special show. Every time we have a guest, it's a special show. And as you can see to my left, possibly your right, I don't know. I didn't even bother to look to see where. Oh, here we go. Give me a moment. Bear with me. Hey, we got sound. That's just as good. Fun times had by all. All right, this week I got a special guest in here. I've been wanting to get her in here for quite some time. She messed up and she finally said yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to introduce the one who puts together all the fun events, first Saturdays at the mall. If you ever come by the first Saturday at the mall, you'll see about at least, on average, 40 vendors from one side, from Dillard's all the way to the old Sears, now the Cancer Center, whatever it's blocked off. Always busy, always fun, always a good time between 11 and 5, but I'm not going to talk about it because I could say the whole thing, but that's not me. It's up to her. It's up to one Miss Shanna Lopez. How are you doing?
Hi.
Good to have you on the program.
Thank you.
I know I covered over some things, but just, a brief Introduce yourself.
Okay, my name's Shanna Lopez, and I'm let's see, I organize a small business market for Saturdays, and we have like he said, 40 vendors that come at least, and there's crafters, there's direct sales, there's people promoting their business, and we also have people that do this as hobbyists, but there's veterans, there's people that work on post, and they make crafts, a lot of different things. There's a lot of different.
You have a lot of different ones, and what's good about this is it's never the same ones. I mean, you have some of your regulars, but then you have some that come out, some new ones wanting to test the waters, or else they may back off a couple months and then they'll come back.
Right.
There's always something different, something new, something fresh to look at. So that's always a good thing.
Yes.
Now, I know you have been doing this for a little while, but how long have you been doing this?
So I believe May 21 was like a trial. I went to the Sabra, the mall manager, and I said, "What do you think about this? I have a handful of vendors, friend vendors, and we need somewhere to go and something to do because COVID's here and people aren't having events and this and that." So she said, "Sure." So from there it took off, and it just grew, and she said, "This is getting too big, take it over." So that's what I did.
And it did take over big time. I know I got introduced to you definitely 21, but I want to say November or December. And by that time, and then when I was doing my small business at the time, direct sales, it was like, well, I want to get out there, I want to find something. And the first name I stumbled across was the Small Business Saturdays. And that was pretty good. I mean, I stumbled some others, but and very easy to talk to, easily approachable. It's like, hey, how do I do this? And you explained it to me, and I thought it'd be a big deal, like trying to do something like that. But just explain, like, so what are some of like the prerequisites, or what are you looking for when a new business wants to come about?
Well, I try not to have a whole bunch of the same things like you were talking about, like what people are selling. But if people don't sign up on certain months, then, other ones can come other months. I mean, not a big deal. They just need to ask me and tell me what they sell. If it's baked items, of course, there's regulations for that, the cottage license and the food handlers.
So they do have to provide that if they do have food items.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What else? That's it. There's a registration form to fill out, and making the payment and registering reserves their space. So that's a big thing.
So, like you said, if they're a food item or something, they got to provide that. If you got somebody like someone we both know, Granny's Flowers, she just came over there and she just set up. Are there any other types of businesses that need to provide any extra paperwork just in case, or
just filling out the registration form?
Okay. And I'm going to provide the links later, so pay attention for those as they appear after the program, because I'm not doing it because she deserves my attention.
And something you said, if I could say something.
Sure.
You talked about coming in the past, and then when you were having your small business, and since then it's grown, that.
Of course.
But most of that's from you, so I appreciate that.
Of course, that's no problem. I mean, if there's any place I could go where they allow me to have a microphone and a camera, by all means, I'll be more than happy to go there. And she took a chance and did well. It did very well. And I know I still owe you some reels, and they're coming. So, but yeah, you put all this on, and how much do you? If somebody's looking to do that, obviously you're going to provide them a link so they can pull that up, or direct them to where they have to go. When they fill that out, what are they expecting to see?
On the registration form, it'll ask for their personal information, their name, address, phone number, email. Trying to think what else. That's about it. What they sell. And then it shows all the dates that are available. All this year is available right now. I only have a few spots left for February. And then at the bottom or towards the middle, they have to sign because it's a contract.
Mm-hmm.
Then they make their payment.
And when they go ahead and they sign up, do they have to bring? Obviously, they're going to bring their stuff, their personal, like what they're trying to go ahead and put out there, show off. But are they also expected to bring any other items like chairs or tables or okay?
We provide all that. We provide a table with a tablecloth.
Mm-hmm.
Some vendors like their own tablecloth, so that you can bring that. There's 2 chairs. If you need more chairs, you just let me know. That's it. If you need electricity in the registration, you mark that you need electricity.
Because there are certain areas that at least have the
Yes.
electrical outlets, and as I've learned from experience, bring duct tape.
Yes.
Because it can get a little trippy out there if you're not paying attention, and you won't be taking yours out. You might take some others out by mistake. So you've been doing this for 4 years. Have you been doing anything else in the area previously which led up to this? I mean, you put this together. So what was the drive behind it?
Well, the drive behind it was to, like I said, go somewhere because COVID was going on. And the best thing about this, too, is that we're indoor
Mm-hmm.
and the environment's maintained. No wind, no rain, anything like that. The drive behind it. I got off subject. Let's see. It was to help. Oh, the prices are low. It's only $25 to attend the event, and you get the table, the tablecloth, and the chairs, and promote yourself that day.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to keep the prices really low. I mean, I do have other fees. People don't really realize that. I had to pay the mall. I had to have insurance, all this stuff. But those are things I had to pay. But I'm not. I mean, $25 is nothing. And I wanted to keep it low for the vendors because people that have small businesses, it's a lot.
Oh yeah.
They put out a lot. They don't make much money. So I think that was one of my purposes too. The other purpose besides the COVID. And I go out all the time and meet people, and we've done some nonprofit events. We had nonprofit vendors.
And I believe you had that. You had something specific for nonprofit vendors at one point one year. So
yeah, and it wasn't filling up. We only had maybe half the mall filled, but I decided just to kind of introduce them, and then I told them, you know what, come to the other ones because they're invited to that too. So I don't want to have an event and it not be full, and it seemed like they could get more interaction promoting their nonprofit at the regular event where there's more people coming through.
Right. Because you don't have to have just a table. You don't have to be a small business, or you don't have to be a direct sales or anything that you could be an informational table. And I know from doing a lot of stuff at the mall, you have a lot of those as well every month.
Yeah. Right now we've had a daycare person coming, our preschool. She has preschool, and she's been coming promoting her preschool. I don't remember who else. There was
you have a lot of insurance people that are out
insurance,
there.
Insurance. And then this month we're having tax preparer.
It's tax season.
Yeah, tax season. So there's a lot of people just promoting what they have in their business.
Well, what I like about this, and I'm sure this was a motivation as well. I mean, like I said, it was during COVID time when it was first stood up, and just getting all these people together. But there he is sneaking in. But what's good about it is that you're able to get your voice out there to all these other vendors, and then also from word of mouth and promoting on Facebook and all that, to where you have all these people come together and you provide a business products that normally you don't see in the other places. so that people could say like, oh, well, I want to get something, but I'm not sure. I mean, you got all these vendors here, and you got from all different genres: jewelry, bakery, insurance, any other things. I have one guy who does 3D imagery. Angel is amazing. But and that's a real good thing, and that's what I like about it. And you make it a very friendly environment, so it's like everybody's able to work with one another. Not once have I experienced anything bad, by the way.
All the vendors are very friendly, and my new little slogan to them is that we're a small business market family, because they're just all nice, and everyone looks forward to seeing everyone every month.
Mm-hmm. It's like even if like you got those vendors that come over there and they're alone. It's like well, I'm just gonna go do this, but sometimes Mother Nature calls and people cover down on each other. It's like, oh, and I got you. Don't worry, go take care of that.
Right.
Come back. Like there's you know them for a short time, but there's a good build of trust and helping out one another, and I like that.
A couple months ago, I had a new vendor come, and she was like, I'm kind of worried about him by myself. And I'm like, don't worry, you're new. I put somebody behind you that's really friendly. And I try and do that too. That way they don't have to worry about it, because I know how it is being by yourself, being a vendor, and no one's there to help you watch your table, or if you want to go get something to eat or go to the bathroom or anything like that. So I really try and do that too. And then, of course, I have the other ones that they're like, put me by her again, or, something like that. So sometimes it is hard to arrange things a certain way, because there's things going in the mall, or someone might need electricity, or somebody might need 2 tables. So it's hard to give everyone what they want, but I really try.
Or you might be like another vendor we know, Michelle, with her with her wire designs for wine bottles, and need like
6 tables,
6 to 8 tables. But she fills them out, and it works perfect. What's going on, Michelle?
Yeah, she'll be back. She'll be back February too.
So yeah, and you try to fit them in, like you said, as best as you can, either going like from one side to the other.
Yes.
And I did notice this for like the last couple months, you've been going more down the way towards the theater.
Yes, that was because of the holidays. The mall had special things going on for the holidays, so there was things there that weren't normally there, so it went around the food court. But it'll probably be back to normal next month.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good, because definitely people are walking right there because they got to come in the door. And when they come in the door, boom, right there.
Exactly. And some people are like, you're putting me over there. And I'm like, it will be good. Trust me. And it was. They were surprised. So, I mean, when people come, when they shop, they're going to walk through the whole thing, especially over there by the door. Yes.
Okay. You see the camera? You see that? It's having its... All right. Let's try this one again.
There it goes.
All right. I think we got this for a little bit. We'll see. Fun times. But speaking of which, funny enough, playing with the camera, you do have a Facebook group.
Yes.
And if you're... Oh, that one got me. And even if you're not up for doing it that month, at least you could go into that group and you could like see what's going on, future events, however they want to do it. And do they need to be a seller to get in there, or
no, definitely follow it. There's even customers in there that come to the mall every month. It's Small Business Market First Saturdays, and it's on Facebook. And then I post what events are coming up. I might post, I don't know, there's different things, but the events are there. And post updates like registration. Be careful of scammers, because I have...
Scammers are rampant.
Scammers almost every day that I'm deleting. So that's a big thing. I haven't had any issues yet, but that I know of. But I'm the only one that you register with or message.
Right.
Because they get on there and say they are the person, and they're not.
Because I know I've had a couple come to me like going, hey, how do I get with that? You talk to this person. That's not me in any way, shape, or form. Yes. When a person sets up their table and they're getting everything prepared, are there any rules that need to be abided by?
Yes, it's all on the registration form, but
Because you send out an email as well too, so in case they
yes, a reminder.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to stay within their space. If they have shelving, they need to get with me first, so I make sure there's enough space where I put them. I think what else? That's the biggest thing.
Music.
No, yeah.
I was leading this for a reason.
So Erik would know.
Guilty. I'm sorry. I thought it was low enough.
Yeah. So music. I don't know what it is, but maybe a radio station or somebody pays them all to have their music going through the mall. So there shouldn't be any music at your table. No bright lightings. Trying to think what else. Park away from the mall.
Correct.
But yeah, in the email I send, I will usually try and send an email at the beginning of the month, and then I send one right before. So I'm very just watch for emails. You register.
If a person registers and they say they're going to be there, they say they've paid, they've done their thing. I want to be there. I'm going to be there. I'm committed. What is the time cutoff for that?
That's a good one. It's a good one. So if you're not there, so the timer's changed. It's 11 to 5 now. If you're not there by 10:30, be in your space at 10:30. Be set up by 10:45 because sometimes it doesn't take people to set up that long. Setup does start at 9. So if you're not there at 10:30, I will, if I have time, I will call, but most of the time I don't. I will give that table away because I usually have a wait list with at least 10 people on it. So I will call them for that table. Because it's not fair to people if you don't show up.
No.
Even though you paid, yes, you're not going to get a refund, but there's other people that
would like to have been out there.
Yeah, and the reason why a lot of people are like, well, why don't I get a refund? Well, it's because I put a lot of work into it. People don't know behind the scenes. I'm sending emails, I'm making lists, I'm organizing where vendors go, and it's a lot of work.
And that's perfectly understandable, especially when a person says that they're going to be there and they've paid and everything, and then it comes down to the time, and it's like, if you don't hear from them, what can you do? I mean, so and then you got, like you said, you got a wait list, and I have played that game as well. It's like, hey, anything open up? I got 2 right here. I got my stuff. I'll go to the car.
Right.
But that's pretty good. I know in October. Okay, for Monday, February through October, you're guaranteed first Saturdays.
Yes.
But there's one special time in October where, you see this? Where they do something else. All right,
so
I'm learning your game.
In October, which I believe, I don't have dates in front of me, but I believe it's on the 31st, and we're going to combine with the mall this year, is Trick or Treat the Mall. So vendors, they'll be able to trick or treat the vendors and the storefronts. And then November, first Saturdays is the first Saturday of the month. And then I think this is going to be our 5th year doing this. I don't know if we did it the first year. I can't remember. Do you?
I don't remember you doing it the first year, but I remember you doing it after
I think it was the second year. We started the day after Thanksgiving. It was great. So we started that, and then we added Saturday.
Right.
So Friday and Saturday now. And it's just became a really good turnout.
And then I think for December, you started a 3-day weekend.
Yes. December.
And that was, I think, started last year? Or was it the year before?
Last year.
Last year, okay.
So December, we don't have the first Saturday just because the mall is booked that weekend, and we just started a new trend with it. It's the 2nd and 3rd weekend of December, and we started Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay.
So it's a 3-day. You don't have to sign up for both. You don't have to sign up for both in November, and you don't have to sign up for all 3 in December, but you could if you wanted to.
there is that option.
Mhm.
But like I said, I can only make Saturday. Well,
Yeah,
if there's
right.
a table for Saturday.
Yep.
So with all that going on, and from all the lessons from all the previous events that you've had,
Mhm.
so I'm sure that from every event or something, you've learned something so that you can make it better going forward. Is there anything special that you have going on looking towards 2026?
Mm. Not that I can think of. Except we changed up the Halloween one this year.
Mm-hmm.
But that's something good because what I do every event afterwards, I think about how it worked. Did it work well? Is there anything I could change and to make it better? Anything I don't want to do? So I always sit and think about that. I take suggestions for other people. There was someone that suggested doing it twice a month. And I'm like, I don't know if that will work. Yes, I have a wait list, but I don't think it's going to be, I always think about too, if it's going to be beneficial to the vendor.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it would twice a month. I want them to make sure they make their sales and it be worthwhile to them. So, yeah, but there's nothing else that we're doing. We didn't do January this year. So that was something we changed just because the vendors like to recoup,
Relax, re-inventory all their stuff because you're coming off of 2-3 day weekends.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they didn't do all three, but for the ones that did, I know I did that one time. I was like, I need to see where all my stuff's at.
Right, exactly. So that was a change that was made.
No, that's pretty good.
Last year we changed it from 11 to 5 instead of 10 to 5 because the vendors talked about it being too long. So I'm like, okay, let's do 11 to 5. Initially, why we started 10 to 5 was because there was a lot of walkers that walked through there.
Yes.
And then vendors could shop vendors too. That was my thought about that. And then the walkers kind of stopped and they made that suggestion about changing the time because it was too long. And so that's what I did. And it's working out really good. I was in there one morning and went to go meet Sabra and there was walkers everywhere.
Always a ton of walkers in the mornings.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well,
yeah.
You got any last words? Any last thoughts for the people who are looking to go ahead and I want to try it?
Yeah. I think the only thing I have is, it takes 3 times to try an event to see if you really like it. And I always tell people, come try it and see what it's all about. Even just come walk through there during an event. You can see what it's all about. You can talk with me. If you show up at an event or email me questions.
By all means, definitely check it out.
Yeah.
And definitely this year, there's going to be a lot more reels, a lot more video. And that's the other thing that you let me do. And the way I like to do it is I like to show if they come to the mall, this is what you're going to expect. And I like to give time to the people so they're going, I know some may think, I'm not saying they do, I'm just saying maybe. They're like, oh God, here he comes. Like, what's he want? He's just going to talk some nonsense. Like, no, I want you to talk about your stuff. Yeah. You're here and I want you to sell what you do. So, and I try to make it as good as possible, try to make it as nice. So I get out there and then, like I said, I'm going to start making more reels for you so I can throw them out there so we can try to get more people out there.
That would be great. So, Erik started last year when he stopped his small business. He comes and does the videos for me. So, so he'll be doing them this year. But when you're not there, when you got something going on, that's not true what you said because the vendor's like, where's Erik? So they look forward to seeing Erik, I think.
Well, in that case, it's on camera, so it's live, so it's true. March, you're going to have to find someone for the first week because I have a program in Tucson with Chosun Martial Arts. There's a tournament. So because the wife and I, we still got to try to stay fit.
Okay. I will do it. So February 7th is the next one, and then March 7th. So I have those posted on the page.
February 7th, March 7th, 11 to 5, you can find Small Business First Saturdays. Check it out. Always good. At least 40 vendors, give or take. Always a good time from one side of the mall to the other side of the mall. It has been great to have you on the program.
You too.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for putting up, indulging me, and these other things. All right. We're definitely going to put those contact links up there either in the comments. Look for them. Going to post it up there so that you see. So in case you're one of those small businesses, you can reach out and you can be out there. And when you're out there, I'll be looking for you because we're going to have a conversation so that you could go tell everybody who's watching what you're out there for, what you're providing, and just have a good time. Get to know the other vendors. Networking. Networking is that key word.
Yes, that's what they do when they're there.
Lots of networking. That is all for this week. Next week, it's another special show, another special guest. That individual has been here before, so therefore, he is a repeat offender. I love saying that. It's beautiful. I love saying it. It's great. It just rolls off the tongue. Anyway, she knows I'm like this. This isn't the first time. This is not the first time. But next week, we got a very special person coming in, repeat offender, and they've got a very special announcement. So if you are definitely within Cochise County, definitely Sierra Vista, you're going to want to go ahead and watch next week, Thursday at 5. And hey, might have some things straightened out or whatever. But until then, y'all take care of yourself. Always a pleasure. Let me know what you thought of the program. Drop it likes, drop those comments, and definitely share. Because the only way we can get this out there to everybody, word of mouth, share, put it on your social media, get your friends to share it. The more people that see it, the more people that want to be involved and check out going, oh, first Saturday on the mall. All right, I want to go check it out. Let's see what's up. Let's see if the hype's good, built up. The hype is good. Trust me. Oh, yeah. All right, everybody, take care. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.